We've got some awesome baits to show you from this month's MonsterBass bag, and then we're gonna give them all away to you. Stay tuned. Oh, it's not a 3, monster of a fish. Good fish right there. Alright guys, welcome back to the channel. My name is Jeremy with Fishing on Lone Star. If you're new to the channel, welcome. At least once a month we do one of these videos where we show you what came in the MonsterBass Regional Pro Bag, show you all the baits. Once a month or every other month we'll also give them away, which we're doing tonight. So stay tuned to the end and I'll tell you how to do that. And if you're new to the channel, please subscribe. All the revenue from this channel we actually donate to a scholarship fund called Anglers for Adoption. 100% of it goes to support families going through the adoption process, so you can help just by subscribing. That's it. Like the video, comment, make sure you subscribe. Stay tuned. Let's go through the baits really quickly and show you how to win this giveaway. All right, normally I take a lot of the baits out of the packaging, but because I am giving them away, I'm gonna keep them in the packaging. But the first one is a pretty unique frog called Matte Crasher Frog by Raptor Lures. And it's a pretty cool little design. I actually have used these before. It's a very soft plastic. I would recommend bending the hooks out just a little bit, probably out and up just a little bit for both of them. But a great design frog, great color frog. This one's that black and yellow. Should work great in stained water, cloudy days, some of those situations. But that's a pretty cool frog from a local manufacturer, or at least a smaller manufacturer that you're getting in this month's box. And we're gonna start off with a pro tip right off the beginning. I don't know if it's a pro tip, but I can't remember if I heard it from a pro, but we'll call it a pro tip. If you throw the frog and you miss on the frog, follow it up with a worm, and it just so happened the MonsterBass included one in this month's box called the Signature, this is a stick worm by Signature Catch in green pumpkin. So it's a very subtle, kind of a lighter green pumpkin color. I can't take it out of the packaging because I'm giving it away, and this one's sealed across the top. But pretty unique plastic worm. But the reason why you want to follow up a frog bite, a missed frog bite with a worm, is because sometimes they may not come back and aggressively hit that frog, but they're still in the area and they will come back and hit a worm. So almost always when I'm frog fishing, I have a worm sitting on deck right beside me, and I'll follow it up if I miss one with a worm. Texas rig it, wacky rig it. I think this particular one, if you're not gonna do that, you're gonna throw it regularly, I would throw that on a shaky head or a Nico rig, and you could probably tear them up as we transition to the summer months with a worm like this. All right, next up, I have recently caught some really good fish on this particular type of lure. It's none other than the Strike King Spinnerbait. And what I love about this particular one is twofold. You have both a Colorado blade and a willow blade, but that willow blade is a Shad design. So right now in the fall, the spring. Right now in the spring, as we get closer to those summer months, bass are moving off of beds. They're moving back out to kind of that post-spawn. They're hungry, they're chasing shad. White and chartreuse works really well. This is a red eye Shad spinnerbait with that Shad willow blade. Should crush them. That's actually an awesome lure that came in this month's box. That'll be in the giveaway as well. All right, we got two up next. I'm showing you both of them because they pair together phenomenally well. First, I'll show you is the Mustad Scatter Shad. All right, so it's a 1/2 ounce bladed jig. What's unique about this, you can't tell in the packaging. I'll kind of hold it close, but in this bladed jig, there's actually a weed guard. Now, most of the time, bladed jigs are pretty weedless. You can work them in and around cover. This one's even more weedless because it has that weed guard across the hook. I will tell you though, just like any particular bladed jig, when you feel the bite, wait just a split second before you set the hook. I just did a whole video on fishing this lure over on the MonsterBass channel. It should have aired by now. I'll drop a link below if it has. You can go check it out. If not, it's coming in the next day or two. So stay tuned. There's a whole video on the MonsterBass channel of my tips on fishing a bladed jig. So check it out. But it pairs nicely with the Kamikaze Swim On I think that's the name of it. Did I say that right? Yep, Kamikaze Swim On. And this, I can actually open this one because it's not sealed, but this is the hematoma color, which is like a really dark blue, but some slight red flakes. But that tail end right there works really well behind a bladed jig. So you're gonna, instead of rigging it this way, you're gonna rig it up this way so that tail swims behind the bladed jig. This is a great color as well. It's very prominent, it stands out well, but big bite baits and that Kamikaze Swim On is a great bladed jig trailer. Those two are gonna pair really well together. Got 3 more things to show you. 3 more fishing baits and lures. All right, the next one, I'm gonna take this out of the packaging because I can stick it back in for you guys. It is by Vicious Fishing. Now, if you're not familiar with Vicious Fishing, they normally are probably known for their fishing line. Sorry, I just stuck myself. They're normally known for their fishing line. They've got a great lineup of monofilament, braid, and fluorocarbon. It's what I've switched all my reels to, so check out Vicious Fishing. But they've recently started making hard baits. Now, I have used some of their medium diving crankbaits. That's not what this is. This is the SC70. It's 2 3/4 in length and 1/3 ounce in weight. So you'll be able to cast it pretty far, and it dives 2 to 4 feet depending upon the type of line that you use. The lighter line will cause this to dive deeper. Heavier line will keep it up shallow. But again, right now in the post spawn, a crankbait is a great option. And this one has a pretty hard knock. So pretty awesome. I've used, again, their medium diving cranks. They work really well. This is a shallow diving. Vicious has done a great job so far. I really like the hooks they use as well for these baits. That's gonna be a great little crankbait for post spawn and even moving into the summer. All right, these next 2 pair really well together. Let's say you're out fishing. This happened to me just recently. And for some reason the bite is off, or it's a slow particular time of day. Maybe fish aren't just actively feeding and you need to make them eat because this is the only time you got to fish that day. Happened to me recently. I would turn to the Slammer by Eggzone Lures. All right, now Eggzone is known for their 3.5-inch slammer. This, however, is the new 4-inch Pro Series slammer, so it's just a little bit bigger. And MonsterBass also threw in the standout drop shot hooks, and these are pretty unique. There's a really cool way to rig these so that your hook literally stands up and out every single time the way the line runs through it. There's a line tie and then a loop that your line runs down. They're really pretty cool. So check out these hooks. They're pretty awesome. They work extremely well with the Eggzone Slammer. This particular color as well is Big Limit. It's a little bit of almost like a bluegill color. There's some gold flake, black flake, purple flake, and Eggzone in general. You guys know I love Eggzone Lures. They do a great job on the slammer. Anyone up north knows about Eggzone because these things crush smallies. I'm pumped though, there's now a 4-inch version because it makes me feel a little bit better about throwing a drop shot that at least it's a bigger bait to catch bigger fish. So check these out, the 2 of them together. All right, so along with all of that, you're getting this awesome reusable bait bag. So if you're not familiar, MonsterBass did away with the box because it really didn't serve a purpose for anybody. It cost more to ship and you couldn't use them. My boat is now full of these bags with additional baits and lures like this. I'm gonna send you this bag with it because, well, it comes with the box, along with a little pamphlet or booklet about all the baits and lures. And if you're not familiar yet, every Thursday night, MonsterBass does a live YouTube video. A couple weeks back, yours truly was on the video. It's a lot of fun. Tune in. Every week's guest is different. They're always not just, little guys like me, Sometimes they're Ski Reese, sometimes it's KVD. You never know who's going to show up on a Thursday night live stream, but they now have started the golden tickets that come in your monthly bag, where this code right here, they read off 4 or 5 of them throughout the live feed, and you win free stuff: coolers, baits, tackle, shirts, hats, you name it. So tune in Thursday nights to the MonsterBass channel. I'm going to include a golden ticket, so whoever gets this, stay tuned. You may win on the next live feed. You're also going to get a sticker of my boy Josh Okmulgee Green doing the freedom toss that he's famous or infamous for, whichever one you want to call it. And then also a cool Lunker Hunt sticker. Stick that on your tackle box, stick wherever you want. It's up to you. All right, guys, that is it. in this month's May MonsterBass Regional Pro Bag. I'm in the South region. This is what I got. I'm giving it to you. Here's how you win. Please be in the United States so I can ship this to you. If it's outside the United States, I'm not going to ship it there, just letting you know. But comment below what you caught your PB on, what bait, what lure, the time of year, and how big it was. I want to know how big your PB is, right? Comment below. It'll be fun to read people's comments and see what lure they used to catch their PB, what time of year, how big it was. Let me know. I'll pick a winner. I might even have my 6-year-old son pick a winner, and then we'll ship it to you. All right, guys? Thanks for liking this video. Comment below on what I just mentioned. Make sure you are subscribed to the channel. Help me grow. We're on our way to 1 million subs. Almost there. Your subscription helps. All right, guys. Know you sold today. God loves you, and so do I. Peace out.